Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know who it is. It's yours truly. It's Bernie the Boxer. You know, I came in on short notice. You know, it's Sunday. I usually do my shows on Sunday, but we got football Sunday. I didn't want to get too busy and get into the football games, and I didn't want to inconvenience you guys. I know Brady's finna go in the next 20, 30 minutes or so. He probably already playing. But just hear me out for a second and go back and rewatch the show. You know, we just had to handle our business, so here we go. Like I said, you know who it is. It's yours truly. It's Bernie the Boxer. Yeah. And I had to go. You know, recent critics. You know, been going on. What's good? Live life real. Anthony Fitzgerald. Daniel, what's good? Yes, sir. Happy Sunday to you guys. Sean Palmer, Basketball Planet. Yeah. Game Bred Pitbull. Yeah. So appreciate y'all. DNG. Yeah. All that good stuff, man. Listen, I ain't gonna hold y'all too long, but I wanted to get a couple things off my chest, you know. Appreciate everybody that's you know, sending, I got my people with me. You know, we had a couple of the guys trying to burn bread on a kid, talking down on me, taking everything that I say and trying to turn it around and try to say you know, bad things on me. You know, like I say, champ side, you know, it ain't no secret that we didn't have words for nine, you know, different things like that. So I just want to come on and see what the beef was about far as that, you know. I don't know what they studying me for, you know. I ain't mentioned champ side or nothing. And what I say, you know, is strictly my opinion. So when you say Team Crawford, don't use that's why y'all Wendy Williams guys, you know, and I can't stand y'all and y'all sad and pathetic, you know, talking about knowledge. Y'all giving them listening to comments talking about speaking knowledge and facts. And this man is going off nothing is true. Everything that these guys are saying or show is what coulda, shoulda, woulda, if it could happen, you know, taking my words, twisting them, and just so inquirer ass motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Sad but true, you know. But like I say, so y'all sending me stuff. You know, I understand y'all support. Y'all sending me. Y'all hear this man. I don't care about that. I don't care about them fellas talking crazy about me or trying to turn my words. If y'all are fans of them, then you would go and listen to my interview. Ask them where they got this from. You understand? Y'all just go off and listen to whatever they say and take it as facts. And y'all turn one thing that ain't even true and talk about it like it is the gospel, you know? So that's the sad thing about y'all. You know, I can't stand about this game. And you see why the world is where it is, you know? I hate to sound like an old dinosaur, but it's true. You know, everybody goes with the go along. Ain't nobody bucking the system. Everybody just followers. Like I say, you see one thing about it. I listen to them comments and I read them comments and none that I said was true. Everything they turned my words around. They man, get out of here. But anyway, listen to this. So what we gonna get into? We're gonna get into some real boxing. You know what I'm saying? Not no gossip, not no Wendy Williams stuff. We're gonna talk about some real boxing. Okay. What we gonna talk about? I want to get this off my chest too. This Gary Russell situation. You know, I want to give a big shout out to Gary Russell. I thought he fought a hell of a fight. Like I say, it was a bigger than boxing. I know they didn't want that guy to win. Me and him, we haven't seen eye to eyes, even though we haven't had personal conversations. But him and Buzz run in. You know, obviously I feel a way about that. But you know, at the end of the day, he's a boxer. I'm coming strictly as a boxing fan, as a boxing you know, commentator, giving my opinion on the situation last night. And again, from a fan perspective. So what I thought Gary Russell won the fight. I thought he won the fight. I think he won the fight. I'm looking at the comments and y'all saying about fans. Y'all talking about y'all fans, you know. You can't be a fan. The man said Gary Russell got dog walk. I mean, how he got dog walk? I thought he could have went in the shell and never threw no punches. He couldn't use his right hand, and for 7 rounds, from the 3rd round on, he didn't throw a jab. From 7th round on, you know, he didn't go into his shell. He was after that man. That kid didn't know where he was at in there. You know, you would have figured he would have threw more punches, that kid, but he didn't. But again, like I true, you know, they didn't want to have nothing to do with Gary Russell. They didn't want to have nothing to do. They was sick of Gary Russell, tired of Gary Russell. And I understand that, because anytime you buck the system, you have your own mind, you have your own everything, you know, they're going to go against you. You know, that's just what it is. Anytime you stand for something and feel like, you know, you're strong and you don't want nobody, you know, to look at you as that, they can't wait to see you fall. And so I think that's the thing with Gary Russell, and I also think it can hurt you at the same time, having them strong principles and morals and values. I think it can turn people off as well. Sometimes people shrink in the face of those things, feeling like maybe they're less than, so it can rub people the wrong way, and as well as, it can bring people to you. And I understand where they coming from. Gary Russell, I understand the way they feel. Life is a hard game, and the world is even tougher. So, like I say, I understand where they coming from. Want to stick with family, the morals and values that they represent. The tough guy image, stay strong. I understand where they coming from. Again, I don't appreciate some of the things that he's doing and some of the things he's done in the past, but I understand he's a persona. Like he said, he's a real dog. And I want to second that. He showed that in the Lomachenko fight, but I thought he won the fight. And to see the comments on there, it's just sad. And I know all the fighters get it, but these ain't fans. When you read something, you say these people, they ain't fans. They just watching it to try to tear you down. Then you go to their Instagram where you try to find them. They private. They don't even want you to see who they are. That's how they cowards and everything. But I want to give a big shout out to Gary Russell. I thought he fought a hell of a fight. Of course, again, like he said, the powers that be, they didn't want that man. They want, like I say, they didn't have it. They treat him bad. They treat Rigondeaux bad, and they treat Bud Crawford bad. Them fellas that stand on their values, don't try to be no more than what they is. They hate those type of fighters. But maybe he'll come back. Hopefully he'll come back. I can't say, but I thought he fought a hell of a fight. I thought he won the fight. The kid didn't know where he was at in there. The man was, like he said, he put on a boxing lesson with one hand. Come on, with one hand. The man never hurt him or nothing. Never had him in no danger or nothing. The shot that he caught him coming out with, he caught him coming out cool with the right hand, but it wasn't no hurting shot, But like I say, so the fans, I read the comments, and it kind of rubbed me the wrong way. But so here we go. Appreciate you here, there. Cypher Supreme, RDB boys, C's. Yeah, y'all know I did the interview with Blue Blood. Shout out to Blue Blood. I don't care. He love Errol Spence. It is what it is. And shout out to Mickey Bay, the former lightweight champion. We had a good show over there. If y'all watched it, if y'all listened to it with boxing. What's the other fella's name? The other one, I can't remember. The boxing something. I can't remember, but if you go back, you'll see my interview. I did a couple 3 hours with that kid, when they cut my interview up. Benjamin Bryant, yeah. And people hit me up telling me what they said. And like I say, I heard Champ's side. I heard him. I quit Champ's side because I tuned in, and one thing he said was, he keeps saying we. Why you upset at me, fella? Because I'm part of the team. Because it is we, I've been part of the team. Champs, I cut that off soon as I seen that he said that. I'm like, man, Champs are in there. And what they really matter is they can't get at Bud. They can't get the interviews with Bud. So of course they're gonna say something about Bud. They turn everything that I say and try to turn negative because they can't get with Bud, And then, like I say, they come up and talk to Bud, and they talk all this bad stuff about it, but he don't know who they face. So they come in there praising him to his face, and they going back talking about him behind, closed doors. But like I say, Champ's side, he a punk. He hide behind you never know who he is. I never know who he is. You never know who he is. He ain't gonna never come up and point in public on us and ask us for an interview or ask him for an interview. If the man wanted to know what I had to say about it or felt they using me, what he said, what's the fella's name? Fanon said they using me for everything I say is what Bud say. Well, then why don't you bring me on and get it from me? Don't go off what I said to him. Get off, and if you don't understand what I'm saying, then break it down for me. Ask more questions, being more inquisitive. But they rather be Wendy Williams and go off and say, and then they trying to talk down on me. That stuff will get you hurt. Trying to talk bad about me and make me look foolish, boy, get you stole on. You understand? That's what y'all fail to realize, hiding behind this computer. But I digress. So anyway, again, getting back to that, like I say, you know who it is. It's Bernie the Boxer. It's yours truly. You know what it is. It's Sunday. I'm still here. I ain't going nowhere. Like I say, you want that real talk. You want that boxing shit. I'm here. I don't talk no gossip. I don't talk no Wendy Williams. know, we talking big facts. You understand? And we coming from a not only from a, I think from an intelligence standpoint. I would say that. So again, like I say, I want to give a shout out to Gary Russell, man. I can't say it enough about that guy. That kind of hurt me, you know. But again, you know, like you say, he kind of foreseen that, you know, what goes up must come down. You know what I'm saying? And it's only a matter of time for your powers that be go. Like he said, you know, ring rust happens to us all, but I do everything I can to try to stop that. And there's nothing you can do. But he did what he did. I thought he found a valiant effort. And I thought he wanted to fight. Point blank, period. I don't know where this other kid goes. I don't know how much upside he got. He was getting outboxed by Saya. You know, I think I would say he struggled with Gary Russell. And Gary Russell only had one, and he had no jab. So, you know, I don't know where he go, but peace and blessing to him. You know, keep going up, whatever he going to do. But 26 ain't a huge hell of a division, no how. So, you know, I don't know. But shout out to him. Gary Russell, keep doing your thing. Shout out to your father. Hope y'all wish good. You know, like I say, even though we had arguments and, you know, we don't see eye to eye and things happen, you know, we still brothers under one umbrella, which is boxing. We still want brothers on one umbrella as a people. You understand? So I don't wish no bad on them. Go ahead, do your thing. You know, the Lord going to sort it out for you, know, whether you do good, bad, or indifferent. You understand? So here we go. Terry Schmoot, appreciate you. Jason Williams, yeah. Hey, listen this though. So also what I wanted to say, let's get into some questions before I go into that. Hold on. We at 12 minutes. We're going to go make this a 30-minute show. We're going to make this a 30-minute show. We ain't going to hold y'all too long. Real Life says, what's up, Bernie? Appreciate you. Anthony Fitzgerald says, salute. Daniel says, what's up, Bernie? Game Bred Pitbull Hall of Fame said, what's good? Appreciate you, family. You know, my folks said they cooking up pork chops, black eyed peas, and rice and cornbread. I can't wait to go back. I'm finna go have a few, you know, with my partner. We're gonna go watch. We got Kansas City going tonight with his team. We got Tampa Bay, which is my team. So we finna go down there and, you know, parlay and enjoy this Sunday. Appreciate you. Hope y'all enjoying your Sunday. Shout out to Mr. Gumbo, buddy. Keep me late with the latest. Sean Palmer, what's good? Was good, family. Like I say, come on, man. And you know what? I seen this thing. Basketball playing. OG Bernie, what's good? Hey, listen, shout out to you. I seen, and I ain't hating because I don't care. Like I say, I don't care about the money. I don't care about none of this stuff. I love to talk this stuff once I get started. You know, I don't care about all that. These guys is and all the nonsense. They had 11,000 views. My highest to date is 3,500 or something, 3,700 or something, which is cool. But I'm saying the nonsense, the nonsense, they got 11,000 cutting up my words, talking down on me, saying the worst things. This girl got 11,000 views because she said she hoped Earl Spence, she hope Bud don't never get the fight. This is the type of stuff y'all like to listen to. Nonsense. I mean, I understand people want drama and people want suspense and stuff like that. But I mean, Jesus, I guess that's why they watch soap opera so much, you know? Shit, people dying and coming back. You understand? Jesus, write them in, writing them out. God, make believe. Dean G says, oh, word? Yes, sir. Jason Williams says, peace, Bernie. Fotex, glad to see you back. Appreciate you. I ain't going nowhere. Man. Like I say, I ain't going nowhere. I live a regular life. And like I say, this don't pay my bills. I just be having fun with this stuff. You know, I'm steady working with the fighters. We got Big Joe going February the 5th. You know, we got some local talent. We got Idel Gomez making, I think this is his 6th pro fight. We got Ali Ta making his 2nd fight. You know, it's going to be a hell of a show. We got upcoming fighters like Lolo Harris. You understand? We got Lolo Harris, a young phenom coming out of the Bay Area. He's making his B&B boxing debut. We got Amir Khan's cousin, Abdul. I can't remember his name. It's an Islamic name. But anyway, he's fighting. He's going to be on the card. So it's going to be a hell of a card, February 5th, right here in our hometown at the Omaha Design Center. So if you're in this town, come get your tickets. Come see these guys, you know, before they blow up. But like I say, I'm in there working with the guys, you know, training fighters and, you know, trying to stay with my family, doing my appliance business, you know, so I ain't got too much time. I can't keep up with some of these guys and stuff they be saying. I don't watch it. You know, but I get people send me alerts and send me links and stuff to see the bad stuff they saying. But it's all nonsense. And like I said, all the nonsense, they get all the views. Like, subscribe, and share with Bernie the Boxer, the real. You understand? Like I say, Bud is my partner. but I try to give I don't give a biased opinion. You know, I give a neutral opinion. You know, like I say, I'm with the real stuff. You know, I don't want this nonsense about money and this and all this, anything they got to do with what's going on with being real. Stand up shit. You understand? I'm a stand up type of guy. Stand up. Basketball Plan says, love from Florida. Appreciate you. Man, I got to get to the Sunshine State. I've been one time. I think who we jumped on down there? Klimov? I think we jumped on Klimov down there. Cypher Supreme TV. Bernie, salute. Appreciate you too, family. Donald Banks, what's good with my ninja? Yeah, man. Like I say, you know, I can't call it, man, but we're here talking about this boxing. And like I say, you know, we got to be better. I say, you talk about y'all, these cyber warriors kill me. That man fought a valiant effort. And like I said, it don't matter how it was. The man was fighting. He fought once a year. So what? He didn't fight David Haney. So what? The man been a champion. The man put on skill. He couldn't get the top man in his division, which was Santa Cruz. You know, so there was a conspiracy right there to hate that man. Y'all, you know, to put that man down. That man been up against it ever since, you know, and could be to his own detriment, you know, having that persona and you know, being Mr. Tough Guy too much. You know, sometimes it don't do you too well. Daniel says, what do you think of Gary Russell fight last night? As I said, you know, I was thinking at the same time, you know, sometimes macho can get you hurt too. And I think that maybe after the third round, that maybe he should have called it off, because then they couldn't say who was winning the fight at the time. And I knew he was deadly hurt. And, you know, you got to say self-preservation. So I would say after the third round, you know, they got the WBC rules where they announce who winning after the fourth round and different things like that. So after that round, I probably would have known that I hurt my shoulder in the training camp before, and then I injured it in the fight. You know, I definitely would have probably told him that I couldn't go on, you know, and, you know, just had to, you know, be smarter and, you know, win good, look good the next time, you know. But again, having that prideful feeling and everything and in you like that can take a toll on you where you're not, you know, making the right decision for yourself. So thus, you know, he didn't gave up the championship. You know, and I think that almost it could be, it's just almost like Jack Johnson, you know, at a certain point, the championship becomes worthless. You know, you can't get the fights that you looking for, that you deserve, you know, so it's all becomes like an anchor on you, you know, it's worthless to you, you know, sad to say. And sometimes it be like that. So, you know, you know, you got to understand different things in life, you know, everything ain't good as it seems, you know. And like I say, you know, when you're up, it's never as good as it seems. When you're down, you never think you're going to be up again. But again, like I say, it could have been an anchor on him, you know, as long as he's holding that championship. So, you know, it was just like dead weight, you know, it was like a dead weight. They wasn't giving him nothing that he can hope for, to aspire to give him nothing. You know, he can't get the Tank fight. He couldn't get the Santa Cruz fight. So you're just leaving him out there for dead, basically, you know. And so I salute him for holding on, you know, like I say, putting up with the family, trying to hold them together, you know, trying to keep that strong thing. His, you know, he got a wife, he got them kids. You know, life is hard. So trying to keep his boxing career together, trying to keep the politics off of him, trying to stay sharp, you know, trying to live up to everything that he's saying, you know, that he's trying to be, you know, it's hard, you know. So like I say, hopefully he live in peace now. You know, he don't have nothing to hang his head about. You know, like I say, he fought a hell of a fight with Lomachenko. He fought tough with this guy, which I thought he won. And, you know, he don't have nothing to hang his head. You know, again, all these fighters, they talking about fans, but again, you can't be a fan if you couldn't see. It made me more of a fan of him last night than anything. You know, like I say, I know him and Bud had problems, but again, speaking from a boxing fan, from one that in the sport was not judging personal, you know, far as things on outside the ring, I thought he showed a lot of a heart. It's almost like with Roy Jones when he fought Antonio Tarver, you know, being so good, but when you see him that they so good, just like Ray Robinson, you see him so good, but when you see him vulnerable, and you see the way they handle that, you know, where they're not at the, they don't have all the advantages, you know, you see how they handle that, and you see their character. So I thought he fought a hell of a fight. I became more of a fan of his at the time. And, you know, if it's not too late, you know, I would say him to get the surgery and you know, come on back and keep boxing. Like I said, if he could have used that jab, he probably would have won. Okay. Game Bred Pitbull says Bud beats Charlo and Spense by KO. So again, okay, so we're gonna switch that topic, and like I say, we 19 minutes in. I'm gonna give us, I don't know how much time. Let's talk this stuff. I was talking to the kid the other day. We was in the gym. It was Saturday, and you know, which is a sparring day. me, so-called Steve Nelson, a couple other guys, excuse me. We was just talking about the ongoing things going on in the boxing, and I was telling them about how, they changed my words and what he should do, if he should sign with Mayweather's, and all these different opinions about what he should do, which nobody know what he gonna do. You understand? Nobody knows. But he mentioned the fact about fighting Charlo Castano winner, and I thought that was a hell of a. I think that's a hell of a move. I think as to be a feather in this cap to go up in a weight, but because Bud is a small fighter compared to these guys. So I think it'll be a feather in his cap if he could beat either one of those guys. Castano's a hell of a fighter, a big fighter, not in terms of height, but in mass. He's a fast hand fighter. He's a come forward fighter. And we know the different things about Charlo. He has a great 1-2. He's a strong fighter. He got a strong will. He has a good chin. So to go up and even challenge those guys would be a feather in his cap. And to win, be extra feather in his cap. And like I say, to fight the winner will be undisputed, force our mandatory from WBO and move up and fight the winner of that, and which I think is a great move. One monkey don't stop no show. One monkey don't stop no show. And I wouldn't say no, it's true. One monkey don't stop no show, but I think it's 1,000 monkeys like Champside and Phenon and the rest of them that's going on with the narrative about trying to down the fight. The other fella who said he wouldn't know what to offer Bud for the fight. Instead of coming at Bud, y'all ain't talking to Bud. Y'all ain't trying to talk no business. Y'all putting stuff out in the media, people taking sound bites and running off with it like it's the gospel, So again, with all that being said, everybody talking, they don't know nothing, where we going to go. So I think that, 54 might be good. They saying about PBC, they own all the 54 pounders. True. But, like I say, I think doing business with these guys is definitely economical, beneficial, and it's smart business. But trying to sign with them and, don't sign your soul away. I wouldn't say for us to sign our soul away. Us, like I say, us, yeah. Team Crawford, yeah, that's right. Because when he come, he going to see me, he going to talk to me about it. You understand? I'm going to be with him about it. Yeah, not you, Champside, not you, Fanon, not you, the rest of y'all. Y'all ain't going to be with him. I'm going to be right there with him. You understand? So we, yeah, since he was 7 years old, it's been we, yeah. So at any rate, like I say, doing business, of course. If it's Mayweather's, of course, we would deal with Mayweather's. But like I say, signing to say with these guys to say that I'm with him and that he has exclusive rights on me, no, we're going to be partners in this shit. It's going to be partners in this shit, And if we can't be partners, then let's go on about our business then. So that's what I was saying. If you can listen to any of my interview, whatever I said, go back to any of them, that's what I'm saying. We're not going to turn down nothing, of course, we things have to go on. But again, we're going to make a rational decision. You're going to make the best decision for us. And we're going to go with the most people that's trying to help us win. You know what I'm saying? But signing and trying to be up under somebody where they rule us, no, we're going to be partners. And if y'all can't understand that, oh, well, again, that man ain't wanting for nothing, needing for nothing. He's accomplished everything y'all would dream of. I'm talking about the haters. You understand? I'm talking about the haters. People talking about that Gary Russell got dog walk. Bro, you so sad for that. Just to say that, just see shit like that. And that's not even my partner. But for you to say that, you'll go and tell a motherfucker that. And if you told me that, I'm thinking he got whooped. I'll go in there and watch the fight and thought he won the fight. So you gassing up, and the next person gonna say, man, he got dog walk. Man, he got dog. He got whooped to death. And it's people like you. It's people like you that say stupid shit like that. They get everybody all riled up over nothing. And it's the people that believe that shit. Like they say, they'll never go fact check nothing. Go look for yourself. Go find for yourself. Don't just take another man's word for it. Go look for yourself, Just like the preacher, when he tell you something, go to the Bible and read it for yourself, And it's definitely going to be some type of, what should I say, proof in the pudding. You understand? It's almost like when you in law school, they have a case that resembles that case, so go look it up for yourself, but we got too many of these people that run off that don't know nothing about nothing and ready to say the worst. Like I say, that man got dog walk. That man got dog walk. That man fought a 12-round fight with a hard punching young fighter, a more active fighter. And he stayed, never tucked his tail, never wasn't even running, wasn't even running, sidestepping that man. Come on, man. And you say he got dog walk, bro. That's why I'm just weak shit like that. So I think People like that just trying to, get in the mix of it, which to a certain degree, what I say, can it have an effect on things? Maybe. It's almost like people want to sign you because you got all these followers. People don't know you, but if they figure out you got all these followers, somebody else, then they'll figure that we should get with you because you got all the followers. Well, if you got so many people saying something against you, well, they figured that transfer everybody against you, So with everybody just trying to have something to say about, like I say, who should he sign with? How would you know? Who would know what the man should do? Nobody knows what's best for another man, But you guys making up different things and turning it and spinning it and talking about if it was true, sad but pathetic. But I'm thinking again, Charlo be a hell of a fight, moving up. Like I say, one monkey don't stop no show. You ain't gonna stop the rise of Bud Crawford. You can't stop his elevation. And so those who's with him keep standing on. And like I say, be more accountable. I can't say this enough for you guys. Hold these fighters more accountable. That's what we should do. If y'all fans, which if I know a lot of you guys are not fans, hold these fighters more accountable. Just hold these guys more accountable. They got this talking about Boots, and again, Boots. I just looked at something else. They said he wasn't ranked that high by the WBO, but Boots ain't talking about Bud like that. But it's all y'all people that hate Bud trying to throw Boots in there. When the man said he want Earl Spence, the man said he ready, he trying to fight Earl Spence. He not looking for Bud Crawford. So, I understand it'll be a hell of a fight, but listen, don't rush nothing. Don't put nothing. Don't make it like Bud don't want the fight, because that ain't true. Don't make it like Bud don't want the fight, because that's not true. You understand? Boots ain't begging for the fight. Boots is asking for Earl Spence. So don't make it seem like y'all putting the whole narrative that Boots asking for the fight and Bud don't want the fight. I don't understand it, But again, it's the so-called fans, But again, I ain't gonna hold y'all too much. We 26 minutes in. I appreciate everybody. Free game fella, Luke Colazzo. We're gonna get in some more questions. I'm C say what he say. Yeah, C says these dudes, Winnie Williams types, gossipers and narrative pushers, liars for attention. Exactly, for attention. Exactly. And like I say, I got people calling. Don't call. I'm a real one. Don't call me with that nonsense that they saying. If you hang out with me, if you understand. Come on now. You gonna watch what I said, and you gonna get on this neck. You gonna get on them bums' neck for saying, churning my words and different things like that. Come on now. That's what I'm saying. Don't send me about what he said. The man don't want it with me, because I'll rip them to pieces. Everybody that get on here with me, I'll rip them to pieces, There, here to there says, salute, Bernie. Thanks for the great news. Real recognize real, and you and Bud is real ones. And that's what I'm placing it on. That's what I'm placing on. Like I say, when we was talking in the conversation with Blue Blood, if you read Mickey Bay's story, if you listen to what he said, he fought the toughest dude in the division when he won the championship. He wanted to take on that challenge. Like I say, we looking for the best. I ain't looking for no reason to run from the best. I'm looking for a reason to get to him, and all these other guys got a reason to duck the best, So saying is a real, yeah, because that's the only way you're going, that's the only way you're going to make it. To be the best, you got to beat the best. You know what I'm saying? And everybody know what's smoke and mirrors. Everybody know what's fluff numbers. Everybody, you ain't fooling nobody but yourself. Can I say that? So all you hype boys putting it into the, y'all ain't doing nothing but making it worse for him. Y'all ain't doing nothing but handicapping the man. Okay, RDV boys, appreciate you. O&E up, yes, sir. 402 chump side on the same old man. Come on. Exactly. And they talking about the baddest Brandon. Come man don't know nothing about no boxing. Don't know nothing about nothing, really. All he just be talking, so just weak talking, sad talking. All Smoke says, what's up, Bernie? Is Mighty Mo gonna fight Conor Benn? I'm thinking, I couldn't tell you, but I think he with the zone. But again, they're looking for somebody they perceive as vulnerable. They're looking at somebody as perceived as vulnerable. Weak as hell. Like I say, Mo's a hell of a fighter. but they're looking for somebody that perceived as vulnerable. Mo just lost his last fight. You understand? He just hurt his hand. His hand was broke. His hand was broke before the fight. Listen, that's my partner. Like I'm telling you, the man went in there with a broke hand. So they say Gary Russell did. I know. And like Bud said, them fighters be injured. Everybody be in them boys be injured. Y'all talking all these fellas be injured. They throwing all these punches all the time, day in and day out. For all these years, they fighting at high levels. They got so many things going on, just to add to their stress level. Of course, they're going to break down at some point. These boys got 20 years, and they fighting at a high level for almost as high for this time, So Mo Hooker hurt his hand. But, he got things to do. So he went in there with a killer. It's not going to stop me. I'm not going to, just like Gary Russell, I don't care if this guy is a puncher. I don't care what he got. I'm a champion. I got to go defend my championship, and I got to get that money. You understand? Because don't nobody give a damn about you. So I got to feed these children. You understand? But if a fella like a Eddie Hearn, like I'm saying, they trying to move this guy, which is sad, even if like I say, I understand name value, and Mo got name value as a former world champion, went across seas, can I say, and beat Terry Flanagan for the world championship. But again, can Mo get a couple wins under his belt? You understand? Mo just came off of a fight like that. Like I say, so again, they talk about Adrian Broner, Mikey Garcia, smaller guys. Not like I say, why are you not ready for boots, Ben? And then Eddie Hearn said he was a global star. Where? He's a global star? He's a global star? If I ask my next door neighbor right now who is Conor Benn, you think they know? You think they know? If I ask the kids in the gym, you think they know? No. Come on. Conor Benn, who? A global star? Yeah, right. Okay. Conor Benn? All right. So like I say, I don't know. It's the sad thing about boxing. I think it's a good fight for Mo. We get in there and beat the guy. I never even watched that guy, but we get in there and beat that guy. Puts us up because they're hyping him, They don't want to prove nothing on Conor Benn because they don't want him to fight Boots. He's not ready for Boots. Why he not ready for Boots? Y'all both young, undefeated. Mo Hooker's a veteran. Mo Hooker's a former world champion, but he ain't ready for a young killer like Boots. He don't want it with Boots. He not ready for Boots. Okay. When he going to be ready for Boots then? All right. RDV boy says, I see you, B. Yes, sir. Terry Smooth says, salute, King. Salute, family. Appreciate you. RDV boys, he tried Gary Russell. I don't know what you mean, or they tired of him. Yeah, they was tired. They hate Gary Russell. They hate Gary Russell. Jason Williams says, Bernie, I got one question, bro. Why did you go on Blue Bloods live stream? Listen, like I say, first of all, anybody that got something to say about me, I don't mind. First, it's good publicity for yourself. And at the same time, I don't mind standing up to these guys. Malcolm X used to go tell the devil to his face. You know what I'm saying? He would get on the, he would tell the devil to his face, which is the white man, which is true. So like I say, you got to stand up to your enemy. You can't let them go out and put a narrative out without you coming back and say something. It's only one side of the story, So I don't mind giving my side of the story. Like I told Blue Blood up in person and up there, I told him, I know you love Spence, and I don't want to hear you say nothing else about Errol Spence if he don't call out Bud or after he don't make the fight after this. You know what I'm saying? I already see they angling for what's the fella's name? Keith Thurman. They making him WBC eliminator and all this nonsense, so I can see they already trying to put something in the mix for me, which I can't say for a fact. But again, if y'all Errol Spence fans like Blue Blood Sports and Champside and all these people that's in love with Errol Spence, if Errol Spence is that guy, then he has no other way. He said what he was going to do, then he should be fighting Bud Crawford next. Should be trying to pursue it. Just like Mickey Bay said, I want to touch on that. Mickey Bay said this. Okay, it shouldn't be no other explanations after that. And I don't want to hear about, okay, I want to fight Bud Crawford if he'll take 60-40, if I do. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear, shouldn't be none of that. Actually, Errol Spence, which if you're a fan of boxing and if you're a real one, no matter if it's your people or not, he should be doing whatever it is to make the fight that's fair for both of them. I don't care if it's $2, you're gonna split the $2. If we go from one, or if it's 1/4, we're gonna split. Okay, you get $12.50, I get $12.75, I get $12.21, you get $12.08. I don't care what it is. Okay, it could be whatever it is. Okay, you know what I'm saying? It gotta be that way. That's what I'm expecting. That's what I'm expecting from him. And if y'all fans and y'all love him, if he say what he is, then it should be that way. No other way about it. Okay, so yeah, I don't got no trouble going on there talking to these boys, telling them what it is to their face. C says, go look at the channels that use Bud name for attention, but they cry like hoes when we hold Spense accountable at the same time. And again, because they can't get with Bud. Bud don't give these guys no attention, you know, because they talk down about Bud, so he ain't giving them no pub. He won't do an interview with Blue Bud Sports. He won't do an interview with Box, one of them was Champ Side, none of them. He ain't gonna do that with them. He ain't do that with them. And like I say, for me, this was being my partner, you know, it's like sometimes he don't even want to deal with all that stuff. So I don't ask him to come on to the show and be on the show and to do all that, you know, here and there. Like I say, I'm giving you a little game like he told me the other night. He said he want Charlo Castano winner. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. So we got to go after the bigger fish. We got to go, you know, we got to go after, you know, we can't let nothing stop us. Drew Reed says, I like how Mickey Bay was backing what you were saying and the fanboys can handle it. Again, like same old saying. You said it. You said it. Daniel says Gary won one-handed. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And like I say, it's always a conspiracy for the brothers. They can't wait to get the brothers out of there. You know, Manny Pacquiao was a hell of an ambassador for the sport, did a hell of a great things for the sport. But, you know, you got to call us. That man didn't win the fight. Casemiro didn't win the fight. He brung the fight. Casemiro did, but they was getting outboxed. You know, anything to hold us, anything to keep us back, anytime to keep the black man down, they will do it. They will do it. Like I say, you know, Regendow, you know, they shunned him for beating up that guy, Donaire. Gary Russell for standing on his principles. His own people, Al Heyman, because that's what I'm going to put in charge of, his own people, wouldn't even give him a chance because, just my opinion, I can't say. Like I say, when you strong like that, it makes people off-putting. It puts them off, you know, when you feel like, oh, he thinks he's better than us. He's above us because he has principles, morals, values. He stands on different things like that. I can't throw money his way and he'll fall easily for it. You know, he stands on something. So, you know, they always going to hold those type of guys down. Everybody that go along with the free alone, with what it is, you know, they always prosper. You know, they always prosper. You know, like they always prosper. You know, the one who stands on his own too. He very rarely prospers in the eyes of necessarily the people, in wealth, and in everything. You know, he's always to the side. You know, but you know, keep doing what you're doing. I wouldn't stay. You know, like you say, which is just a lyric from a song. But he said, I don't care if I do 60. As long as I get out with my pride and my dignity. You understand? You got to know what you're getting into this for. You know, just like Ali, how he said, tell them to shove it. Tell them to shove it. They don't want to listen to what I'm saying. They don't understand where I'm coming from. Shove it. You know, Bud Crawford the same way. Shove it. I'm not going to play your game. I can only go so far. Which is what Antonio Brown was saying. I'm guessing what he was saying on the back end. But don't let me get too much in that. Okay, Southpaw Killer says, salute to you, Brandon Boxer. I'm glad you back early, champ. Appreciate you. Like I said, you know, I ain't never too far from this. I'm getting updates constantly about what's going on. I'm constantly watching the boxing news and seeing what's going on in boxing. So I'm here. I ain't too far. Appreciate you. Pound for pound. Afternoon to you, Bernie. Yes, sir. I said I had to go. I went to church today. I had a great service, and it was funny because the mother of the church, Mother Ford, she said today, she said, you know, they appreciate my success. They happy for me. You know, especially when I came back and had to fight on Bud's undercard, and you know all the good things that Bud doing. Some of his family members is members of my church, and so you know they like what we're doing, and you know they constantly saying different things about us in the church. So today she says, "Well, Bernard, I seen the paper write up on Bud Crawford, and I thought of you." And she said, "I said, well, I see he in the paper, so he must be at home. So he ain't getting ready for no fight." So he must be at home. So Bernard gonna be at church, and so that was a blessing for me. You know, like I say, I'm thankful for my church. I'm glad to have them, and I guess they glad to have me too. Appreciate it. So it's been a happy Sunday. I'm finna get out with my partner. We finna go have a few beers and we gonna watch football. Live life real, man. Man, time fuck it. Man, time fuck it, good or bad. Appreciate you. Here and there says win or lose, you can't have nothing but respect for Mr. Gary Russell and his heart and performance. Again, like I say, he lost his brother in between that. His father's fighting for life and death. And they're not perfect. Everybody likes a soda here and there. You might not like it, but you might take a puff here and there. You want a little drink here and there. Everything's not perfect. You might cuss somebody out sometime. Life is hard. You try to do good and do right. Whether I don't care if you're a vegan, I don't care if you're a churchgoer, I don't care about none. I don't care if you're world champion. Life gets to you. Things is hard. So to try to persevere through all that, I can't give the man nothing but credit. Day in and day out, going to that gym. Somebody always, every day, every other day, you sparring somebody trying to take your head off. Every other day, somebody trying to make a name off of you. You got the money. The Lord bless you to be the breadwinner of the family. You got people constantly at you asking you for something. You got people constantly suffering that you want to help. Come on, man. Come on. And y'all get up on here. Y'all get up on here and to dash the man, lie and say the man got dog walk instead of praising the man, uplifting the man. Terrible, sad. Cypress Supreme says, I had Magsayo up 2 rounds in that fight. However, I think Gary fought a good fight. You sad and terrible. Magsayo didn't win that fucking fight. That man didn't know where he was at. Get your ass out of here. Terrible. And if that was you in the profile picture, even worse. Here and there says, heard that they were funny style on the scale calibration for Gary Russell's weigh-in. I don't know. That's a growing kid. That man been fighting at 119. I'm sure they eating well. 126 pounds is very small. So I don't know what he missed weight by, but he made it, And if they did, I wouldn't put nothing past them. I asked them at PBC, I said, why y'all would never give Gary Russell that fight? Why would they never give that man that fight? They sacrificed him to Tank. They sacrificed Santa Cruz to Tank. And Gary, like I say, because, man, they sacrificed him. Santa Cruz, he loved Al Heyman. And he sold his soul. So now Santa Cruz got to live with that. Now every time they show a highlight reel, him get knocked out. When he could have fought a Gary Russell, he sold his soul for the money. But like I say, if you look at his story, he didn't have nothing. So maybe in his mind, in his heart, he figured I could beat this guy, which he knew he didn't. He talked himself up that he could beat Gary Russell, that he wasn't selling his soul, almost like a Mikey Garcia. But again, under the guise that he need the money. He came from eating. I don't know how they was living, but he come. They be worse than us, how they be living. And we poor, but I ain't never ate on no trash can. I ain't never ate on no trash can. I ain't never had to worry about what I was eating. And we've been poor. I never had to worry about that. So, different strokes for different folks and how their problems is, So, like I say, that man, he talked him in to get in the fight, and now he got to live with the highlight reel. But like I say, they dog Gary Russell out. Anytime you stand on, I can't say it enough, you got principles, morals, and values. They're going to find a way to beat you down, to take it away from you. Gamebred Pitbull says, Hall of Fame says, Gary is my pound for pound number 6. Bud Taylor, Shakur Usyk, Gary Russell, Canelo is a pedo. Damn, I don't say that. Why you say it? See, I ain't even gonna read that. Don't put that jacket on nobody. Don't put that jacket on nobody. RDV4 says Gary Russell Jr. fought a hell of a fight. Did he fight a hell of a fight? Gutsy. You know, to stay in there and stay calm underneath that pressure with a man trying to come get you and you ain't got nothing. Jesus. Nisha, is there anything you can do about that, baby? It's bothering me. I'm trying to focus, but I can't. All right, but we're going to be gone. We 43 minutes in. I ain't going to hold y'all. Like I say, appreciate everybody in the chat. It's Sunday. My house is full. We got them kids running around and, it's like that. So I ain't going to hold y'all too much. I'm going to get to a couple more questions and then I'm gonna get out of here. C says they love to see brothers lose in our own. It be our own people most of the time too. Like I say again, our own people most of the time too. Sad but true. Sad but true. Jason Williams says he wasn't part of their game plan. That's all they want. They want the next Manny. Say it again. Say it again. Say it again. Do I got Shay over here? I got Shay over here. Shay, appreciate you, baby. On the blaster. Yeah. Okay, so listen like this. I'm gonna get out of here with that one, man. I'll thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Please like, subscribe, share all that good stuff. Like I say, if you're in this town, make sure y'all come and support the guys February the 5th at the Omaha Design Center. Please look for the return of So-Called Steve Nelson, who's in getting himself together right now. We got who else we got? Again, like I say, we got we got Amir Khan going up against February 19th. That's going to be a hell of a grudge match. Shout out to the guys up there in training camp doing their thing. Coach Red, Coach Saul, Coach Bo. You understand all that good stuff. Coach Jamie, Coach Chet for looking out for us. Steven So-Called Nelson been helping me with the guys. Shout out to everybody in the gym doing their thing. Coach Lucas, Coach Hugh. You understand? Everybody that's involved. Triple Threat Gym for always having us. Who else can I? Pastor with the Frenchies. Appreciate you. Trapware, ESR Records. Who else I got? Shout out to my boy Ray Sean. Just made it home. Salute King. You made it home with your book, doing your good thing. The Reason. Go get that book if you're in the town. Watch my boy Ray Sean Abram. Get that book. It's a hell of a story. Jamel Herring, the Marine, the Warrior, the Champion. His book is out. Hell of a story. Get that book. And, just keep supporting Team Crawford. You understand? And peace and love. You know who it is. It's yours truly. It's Bernie the Boxer. I say, and I'm gone. I say, I'm gone. I'm gone.